Ang sabi ko nga nito, maganda na mga ito no, nasa Phoenix 6 votes. Dapat din ang mga Jordan's MP1. Si Papa, tignan mo, may ako Jordan's MP1. On, right now. Yeah.
Suicide ka tama yun.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the same. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers.
What is that?
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter at the three, the small
block
forward.
him, skill ko, di ba, hawak niya na block ko, natanggal, and saka ba,
Replay. Replay. Ano talaga naman NBA 2K20? Yung layo sa NBA 2K20 po rin.
Tingnan
Realistic sa PS5 yun.
Tingnan mo.
Yug! Out of bounds, sayang.
Out of bounds, that's so crazy.
Mitchell wide open. Rebound San Antonio. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
These two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
The three from MP. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And safe to say, MP wasted no time establishing himself as a player to watch in his career. You know, Greg, his name can already be thrown around as one of the greatest to ever play.
And it's strange to see that happen so fast for a player like MP. The accomplishments and accolades clear path towards greatness. MP is a cool customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Down low, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
I'm a dreamer,
Because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's good off the assist from Allen.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and
you can get free, silver,
The three from MP.
those kids.
Cavaliers with the rebound, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, every time out, it's a learning experience to some degree, but that's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset and deals it with conviction.
Three-pointer, and it's MP with the three. MP's got 12 points in the game. Well, talk about a meteoric rise, and not just about yours, Greg, but about MP, because he's become the face of this franchise in near breakneck speed.
And it didn't take long for this team to recognize they found someone special with MP. There were expectations from him, but very few people thought he'd get this important this fast.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Mavericks was phenomenal. He ended the game with 68 points. And all game long, he seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell to the inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Do you not love that by any means necessary attitude from Jared Allen, able to finish through the contact?
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the night.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Clint Capella comes in for Wembanyama. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Vassell.
Jared Allen knows who he is, guys. Rim runner, rim protector, and excellent rebounder.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And now we get a chance to check in on Evan Mobley. Last season, he played outstanding. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 11 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hayes is checked in. There's Garland. Rebounded by Castle.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And here's MP for three. And he's good on the three ball. MP's got 21 in the game.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Mobley is screen. With the drive. Eisen with the bucket.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And here's MP for three. It's rebounded by Hayes. The Cavaliers trail by 5. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Tyson. 17 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Fires the three. And there's the bucket from MP. 24 points for him.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And so it's San Antonio in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Sobrang trade ang kulit ko, Kena. Sobrang yung mga trades.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
The forwards for him, Johnson
before
and
they won the
Sohan.
final.
Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Branham.
Dati parang sila ng ano. Diba? Diba 30 years? Ano yung papas? They won the finals.
Don't let him breathe, all right?
Hunter against Vassell. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
On the wing, MP. Covered by Mobley. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by Castle.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Kolek. Loads it up there for Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Bring it up for MP, a 3.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. We've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. BA, thank you. Mitchell finds Mobley. Here's Kolek. Here's Tyson. They grab their own miss. Mobley is screened. A floater. Johnson with the block.
Get that out of here. I don't even want to see that. Johnson showing his explosiveness at the defensive end.
Spurs making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Shot clock at 5. On its way from Hunter for 2. The Cavaliers again can't hit. MP outside. Eyes a 3. It's held in by the Cavaliers. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. Puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Hunter sets a screen for Mitchell. A three-pointer, no good. Garland against MP. Pass to Castle. MP kicks to Vassell. That will count. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may see a review here. It's pretty close. The teams are going to have to wait before heading to
The previous play is under review.
that shot off inside.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Basta nasa kanya pa yung bola ang tumilis niya.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So, good call, fellas.
And that concludes the first half. It's San Antonio. They lead by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Looking at San Antonio, hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the San Antonio Spurs.
Obviously, they've been locked in from range. Your confidence grows as each shot goes in. It becomes contagious.
Yeah, in the second half, though, they got to mix it up a little more because those who live by the three, you know the rest.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Wala kang narinig. Ano pa kaya?
San Antonio leading by 9. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Carries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got the first bucket of the third here for the Cavs.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a three-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks. Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, we know Evan Mobley is elite on the defensive end. Right now, he's got it cooking offensively.
And here's MP for 3. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. When the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland began to
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully.
Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Harlan with it. Now defended by MP. Shoots the 3. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead as they cut to just 7 on the basket from Garland.
This is one of the game's better three-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
Foul.
Way to attack
I saw that.
For Cleveland, they have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, Darius Garland is relatively new to this league, folks, but one thing we know unequivocally, he is so skilled offensively.
Both free throws good from Garland.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Spurs leading by 5. And here's MP for 3. Hunter grabs the miss.
Boy, really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Allen shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Wembanyama. And here's MP for 3. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He got loose from downtown the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin thanks Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance.
He's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. And here's MP for 3. And stolen by Hunter. For Andres, they bring it up. Here's Mitchell. Rebound San Antonio. Castle's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Said that plays. Tell you boy.
MP fires from way outside. And the shot goes down.
Vassell's
got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable.
Garland, the pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Garland, the pass to Hunter. To the paint, here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, this is one of those nights where you get to see everything in Mobley's bag.
From past the arc, it's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Hunter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Good on the triple. Spurs lead by 9. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got 41.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in the second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mitchell kicks to Garland. The putback. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater. MP has been leading the charge for the Spurs. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his 3-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what the... Checked in for Sohan. The switch here also for Cleveland. Allen's checked in. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Clint Capella is out there with MP. And it's Castle in at the 1. It's the San Antonio 5. Hunter, the pass to Mobley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also
I'm gonna challenge, Papa, I'm gonna challenge call.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult
previous play is under review.
So fast that it's really tough to catch
Tignan mo.
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so
Like
effective.
wasted or
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Come on.
A different look now for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama comes
Papa.
in for Clint Capella. And it's Fox in for Johnson. He throw good, Mobley. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future, and also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
The three from MP. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. A putback and staying with the play. Allen.
You know what? That's
We
all
get
about
that. Wait,
hustle
that's all
and
that
goes
thing.
for the
That
basketball.
was it.
Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ball stolen. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
Well, MP not going to waste a transition opportunity.
The Cavaliers trail by 8.
Yeah,
Garland with it. Now guarded by Fox. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Takes a 3. Mobley controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
They're looking to attack and transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And Hunter, here we go. Vassell grabs the board.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And here's MP for 3.
Boom, 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 boom.
MP's got 46 points.
You can see inexperience does not prevent MP from finding his spots and capitalizing.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. And the rejection by Wembanyama. MP attacking the open floor.
Despite his
Hindi ko block niya, so I couldn't dunk it. So I just did a float.
And they get it. And Mobley throws it down.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and
Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
So I get any
He
right.
may be a top scorer, guys, but Donovan Mitchell is not selfish.
From
What a
Beverly.
pretty pass.
MP. And again.
An incredible performance tonight, folks. He's at 50.
And tonight
You
ties him
you
for the
played
5th most 50-point
like
games in
you
NBA history.
played
Elgin
Nigga,
Baylor
you're-
had 17
you're Korea.
50
You're-
pieces during
you
his
can-
legendary career. Next
You only career. You only got
and at this
100
point,
points, so who's the real one, okay?
As it
You
appears,
know,
it'll be a nice win here for San Antonio.
The sheer volume of
Sige,
three-pointers
kita ko
was the
yun
deciding
sabi
factor
100.
tonight.
You literally got
go
go Yes, 100 points in your
And so with
career.
this, they'll end up with their
Dude, I got
second
2K,
win
bro.
on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout
Yeah,
performance it was for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in.
Yeah, because I'm just getting all them pointy points here. Okay.
And here's Hunter. He'll
Boom
bring it up
para
to
basket.
Cleveland.
Pause.
9-point game. Garland, that's for 2. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
Watch
Okay,
this.
Jared Allen, we see you making that look.
I can dunk.
Man, that's
I
a
can
pretty
dunk.
pass.
Oh,
Free throws here clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Good on the first. And
No, G.
lead to 8.
You can have 50, you can have 50% of, your whole career, okay, buddy?
And so
In this
both free throws are good.
52%
It's a 9-point
point
ball
of
game.
your point
Well, this
I have
trip
right
to the
now in your
line should
career.
seal the deal. Amazing job.
It's good from long range.
Sa monkeys, mama.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Sa mga monkeys, ha? Apparently not, mama, sabi niya.
First one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Ricky Bucket.
They're trailing by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
No, he's not even doing anymore. He's not even going down here. Like, I was sleeping from. That's crazy. I couldn't do that. I couldn't. Is he going for?
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Shooting 2.
Give me like 1 second, then after this free throw, and then 1.1 seconds, then after that.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That stretches their lead to 8. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Then foul, then timeout, then drop.
Guys, your thoughts?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Whether if you get like 3 points every, you have to get 3 points in every 0.2 seconds. Make 800 milliseconds.
And so it's the Spurs with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew.
We have to finish this so I can stop it. So, so I can I have to stop the video, but I don't stop at that. I stop when I know. Like, yeah, okay. Go.